Hello. Long time no see. Or in my case, no see. Update. The lovely NHS cancelled my cataract appointment at the very last minute, meaning it was too late for me to go to knit club, so I wasn't really very happy. I'm not surprised about the cancellation because every operation I've had in the past has been cancelled at least a couple of times. My spinal operation got cancelled 4 times. And my tonsil operation, I was actually outside the theatre, all prepped up, ready to go, and an emergency came in and they cancelled me, so I had to go home again. It's wonderful. The NHS is wonderful when it works, but sadly it's overstretched at the minute and it isn't working. Right, let me just adjust. I think I'm a bit slanted. Is that better? Well, I went for my COVID booster jab on Friday, only to be told I was 2 days too early. How jobsworthy is that? 2 days too early. Right, what have I been up to? Well, today I've been in the shed rummaging. I made this sweater ages ago from some yarn I got in America, I can't remember. But I've never worn it because it's too low, you know, off the back. I can't be doing with anything really low on the back of my neck. So I've been rummaging and rummaging. Anyway, I've managed to find Peyton's Fab, it's called. It's not too bad of a colour because I've got none of this yarn left. I can't even remember what it was, but I've got none of it left. So that's what I'm going to be doing later. I'm going to be putting a couple of rows around the neck to tighten it up so I can actually wear it. I don't know why, whenever the back of my neck is cold, I just can't cope. This sweater's actually a bit low at the back, but I've got a t-shirt underneath, so it is keeping the draft off the back of my neck. So we'll see what's happening. What else have I been doing? Well, I've been working on one of those granny takes a trip coats, which I am waiting for my lady to tell me what size of buttons, because I can't finish off crocheting the button band until she tells me what size buttons she's bought. So this is where I'm up to with it. I've sewn it all together. It's quite long. Quite a long coat. I know she's going to like it. So I've got to go around the band, you know, to put the buttonhole band on. And so the pockets on. The pockets are actually the worst bit of the jacket because they're quite intricate. But I managed to find a YouTube video that shows you how to do them, and I've managed to get 2 quite similar. It's a bit difficult when you're using a rainbow wool to get 2 colours quite similar, but I have managed it. So I need to sew those on. Well, tonight's live should be fun because the family are going out to my eldest great-granddaughter's. Well, it's not a birthday party because she's 16, a bit old for that now. She's having a birthday dinner. And I'm being left with Rosie. Now Rosie seems to think that Grandma is there just purely for her enjoyment. She wants to chew, she wants to bite, she wants to play the whole time. In fact, Grandma was a little bit upset with her last night because about 1:30 in the morning she was throwing her toy down the stairs. They live upstairs, I live down. And it was bouncing on every step, and I just nodded off. And I'm having a bit of trouble getting to sleep, and I'm having a bit of trouble staying asleep. So I was not too amused with Miss Rosie when she decided, first of all, to start barking at who knows what. She doesn't need a reason. And then this toy was boom, 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 down the stairs. Not only that, she decided she would take it back up again because it was such fun, and she would drop it down the stairs all the way down again. So Grandma was not impressed today. Not impressed at all. Right, well, what is the pro, you know, I can't really see what I'm doing. I was so peed off, I really was. I mean, by now I should at least have been able to see with one eye. And I mean, when you think about it, I have, oh God, everything's happening at once. I actually found some crochet, just wait one sec while I get it, in the cupboard that I'd started when I still lived at Mountside. And as I'd done the body of it, these actually are squares that I used. They were from my version of Granny Takes a Trip. The sleeves should have been another row longer, but I've got short arms and they were made real too long, so I finished up with 8 leftover squares. So I thought, I'm not going to waste them, so I put them on the waistline of this sweater. So I crocheted up, there's no pattern for it by the way, crocheted up and then I crocheted down, and then I stopped. So I'm rooting through the cupboards the other day and I find it. So I thought, right, I'll carry on. I mean, you know, has this girl not got no brains? Black, fine, can't see, got a new light, which is quite good, a little craft light behind me. But it's still not good, you know, when you're trying to crochet black with no eyes, yeah. So it was some I got from Lolly's, which leads me into the next part of my video. Lolly's that I got ages ago. And of course, I don't even know if I've got enough wool, yarn, whatever you want to call it. We call it wool in the UK. Enough wool left to finish the 2 sleeves. I started them last night. I'm working them both at the same time. So if I run out, at least I run out at the same place on both sleeves. So this should be fun because it's like, you know, fumble, see if I can see where I'm going, you know. I'm full of bright ideas, you know, when you can't see a darn thing. My surgery, allegedly, fingers crossed, has been rearranged for the 17th of November, which means like another month of not being able to see a squat, yeah. So, you know, I was really, really in a mood, as you can imagine. Anyway, talking about lollies brings me back to what I was making this video for. She's selling up, the poor lady. I mean, COVID and one thing and another hit her hard. She had a shop and, you know, when you're a single-handed kind of person and you've got the COVID situation where people can't come in, you know, the money situation. So she decided she was going to close it and open up a smaller shop or a market shop. Closing down her webpage, which I thought personally was a bit of a mistake because, like for myself, even though she's in Blackpool and I don't live that far from her now, when I and Sue used to order from her, and Denise I think used to order from her, we don't live in Blackpool, so we didn't visit the physical shop. So we used to order online. So of course if she's going to stop doing online then. But in the meantime she's lost her partner, her husband, I don't know what. It's a business partner, whether it's a husband partner, I don't know. But she's lost him, so I think she's lost all interest in the wool shop. Which I can understand because I did when everything went wrong for me. But that's another story. So anyway, today my parcel came. She was selling mystery bundles. So what is in this mystery bundle, I do not know. It could be a pile of stuff I don't want. Well, when you consider I've got a shed full of wool. You know, it's not exactly, oh, I'm just watching, just being nosy, looking out the window. So, here we go. My friend Julie's looking forward to seeing this as I unbox it because neither of us have got any idea what's in it. You just paid for this mystery bundle and see what you got. So I've got, now that's a bit crinkly for crocheting. It's Harmony, but it's like a creamy beigey, crinkly, but it's quite fine. Maybe June will think of something. I just said if all else fails and I don't like it, it'll always go to knit colour. Let's have another dig. This one looks like double knitting. It's Magico Reginella. So I mean there is a use for that. That's grey. If all else fails, it will make a hat or fingerless mittens or something. Another dig in. Oh, that's quite pretty. Naco Lollipop. It's pinks, turquoises and all kinds of colours. Now that would make a nice, even a baby hat or a baby coat maybe. Diana, which is cream. Looks like a double knitting. It's synthetic. It's called Diana. There we go, another dowel. Oh, that's pretty. That's Hayfield Spirit double knitting. It's got a very pale kind of fleck to it. That'd be nice for something for a baby, wouldn't it? Yes. Only one unusable so far, I think. Oh, that's pretty as well. Another Reginella in blues. Yeah. Double knit, I think. It's 100 gram, but it's got 360 metres, so it's quite a lot, isn't it? Probably make a hat and mittens. But we're getting near the end now. Ooh. This is cotton. Oxford. Eco Cotton Baby. I don't know whether you do baby in black, but it's Eco Cotton Baby. Now that might be nice. I've got some embroidery hoops I'm going to try to make, like, you know, the mandala, the dream catcher. Because I ordered a pile of beads. To order loose beads on eBay or wherever, they're quite expensive just for a pack of beads. Whereas you can get a bundle of necklaces really cheap and then just cut them, you know. That's what I was doing the other day. I was cutting them all up and putting them into, you know, containers. Yeah. So I finished up with a load of beads, cheaper than I would have done if I'd have been buying beads. Follow me? Always thinking, you know, ahead. Oh, this looks a little bit like sock wool, actually. It's got a little sheep on it. It's got a ticket sticking over the label. I don't know. Oh no, I've pulled it off now. Pulled off what it says. Bébé and DJ, it says. That sounds very French, doesn't it? It's got a little picture of a ram on it. It looks very much like sock wool, sock yarn. I don't know what it is. The label's stuck over what it's supposed to be. Oh, here we go. I can unpeel it a bit. 300 metres. 75% wool, 25% acrylic. So it would be sock yarn. It's called Alo. Alo? E-Y-E? Alo? So that's sock yarn, but it would also use up for other things as well. I do knit socks occasionally, but I do find I don't wear them. I've got very sensitive feet and I can only wear them with the knit side on the inside. Yeah? Go figure. The pearl side ruffles up my feet. I can't stand it. Makes my feet... Ooh. I know, I'm weird. We're getting near the end now. I think there's only 2 rolls left. Ooh. That's definitely hat stuff, isn't it? That's quite chunky. That's another harmony. Nice colours. Definitely chunky. It's a... I've got a bit of it now in my mouth. It's acrylic, or synthetic it says, but it's going to be acrylic. It actually feels very woolly though, so it'll make a nice warm hat, yeah. Last of all, coming up. Oh! That's a very Sue colour, that. I love. What is this? What's this? What's this? 30% wool, 70% acrylic. That's definitely a Sue colour, that. She loves all those kind of shades. All in all, really, it's not a bad bunch. I'm glad they didn't send me everything that I couldn't use. In fact, the first one I took out is the worst one, really. It's not worst one, it's just one I don't see myself using unless June can think of something to use it for. It's synthetic, but it doesn't say what thickness. It looks quite fine. I don't know, maybe it would double up or something, I don't know. If it doubled up, it'd probably be a double knitting or something. But it's worked out to be about £1.70 a ball. Oh, I've got bits. Something's got fluff coming off it. So, by and large, I mean, you just... I did it mostly to support Lolly because, I mean, I've bought from her for many, many years, as other people in the UK. Sadly, she doesn't, send abroad or anything. But we've all ordered. I think Sue actually went to the shop one time and bought a lot of stuff. I know Denise has bought from her, Dear Designs, Denise. I think other people that I know have bought from her. So it'd be a shame if she just gives up the whole thing, won't it? Yeah. But anyway, I was glad to support her, and oh gosh, Rosie's coming down the stairs. This should be fun because I've got a pile of wool on the floor, and she loves wool, as you know. She charges all around everywhere with a ball of wool in her hand, in her mouth. Not her mouth. So let me just put these away again. Sorry for the rustling, but she comes busting through the door. Heaven only knows where the wool will finish up. Yeah, I shall share this out with my friends, because I've got loads of wool, as you know. I'll see if June wants any, and I'll see if Sue wants any, and if I don't want any, then it'll go to Knit Club. So it'll be live as usual tonight, 9 o'clock UK time. I don't know when the clocks go back. I don't think it's till the end of the month, I'm not too sure. So that always plays havoc with everybody's timing, because they never know where I am and whether I'm going to be on or not. I do, give you a fair warning, but America's got so many different time zones. I can never find anybody's lives, because you're all at either when I'm asleep in bed, or you're at different times, and it's not quite the same watching a live when it's not live, if you know what I'm saying. But I am going to try to watch more videos, because I've been really awful lately. Since I moved here to Fleetwood, I honestly have not been watching my usual life channels. I've just been terrible. I don't know why. I can't give you a reason. Probably because I don't live on my own anymore. And also the fact I try to put them on the TV, but I can't find them on the TV. Well, we're back to the old, the old bins here. Can't see a thing. I was in a real strop on Thursday and Friday, because I was like going down the seafront, and I was like, I should be able to see these things. It's so annoying. If everything had gone to plan, at least I would have been able to see out of one eye by now. I can see the waves that are close to the shore, yeah. But when I look out, to sea, I know there's something out there. It could be a yacht, it could be the ferry, it could be whatever. I can't see it. It's just blue. And even where the sea meets the horizon, it's all a blur. Can't see that, People speak to me on the seafront. I don't know if I know them, I'm usually pleasant, and I say, oh, hello. I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue who they are, I've walked past neighbours, I only noticed one of my neighbours because I actually spotted the dog, yeah. When the dog came close to me, I went, oh, hello. because she's got the same name as one of our late dogs, Sky. And I thought, oh, this is brilliant, isn't it? You can't... I think this is why I'm so annoyed, because I was a bit wound up about the operation anyway. You know, thinking, oh, what if it goes wrong? You know, you read all these stories, don't you? I know that 99.9% of people who have cataracts are brilliant. But you always read the other stories, don't you? You know, you will Google, won't you? See the ones that don't work or something. And I'm like, oh, they're operating on my good eye. What if it doesn't work? This eye's useless. You know, well, it might not be when it's had its operation, but at the moment this eye's always been my weak eye, always been my worst. So I was thinking, oh my God, yeah. You see, another side effect of not being able to see, it gives you headaches. It's like constantly your eyes are trying their best to focus. I mean, the camera is only, what, 2 feet away from me, maybe 3 feet away from me. I can't see myself on the monitor. No, I'm there. I can see a yellow blur here, but I can't see what I look like. I can't see what anything is. And so it gives me a headache. Watching TV gives me a headache. Crocheting gives me a headache. All the things I love to do give me a headache. You know, even when I'm talking to people on a Saturday night, I have to do that to read what they've written because I can't see. And it's no good putting glasses on because the glasses don't work, because they're not for my eyes as they are now. They're for my eyes as they were 12 months, 18 months ago. So when I put them on now, it's like wearing somebody else's glasses because they just don't work. So, you know, yeah, well. Anyway, I shall see you all at 9 o'clock tonight live. I hope you've enjoyed my unboxing. I hope you're enjoying it, June, if you're watching. June's my crafty friend. She's been making little gnomes and all kinds of things. Because we are still hoping to have, you know, some kind of a Christmassy stall. I don't mean a big stall with my big garments. Just little bits and pieces. Like a Christmassy kind of stall. Maybe I'll get rid of some fingerless mittens and some hats and things like that. I won't be taking my garments, although I may take a shawl or something. That reminds me, I need to email a lady that's been asking me for details of a shawl. I haven't been able to go out though because I've been self-isolating. That's another thing that's so maddening. I've got to do another stint of self-isolation and another COVID test again before I have this next operation. And if they cancel that, I shall scream. Right, I'm going to go because Rosie's buzzing about now. She may be going up the stairs, I don't know. You never know with Rosie. Poppy, before she passed away, taught Rosie how to open doors. Thank you very much, my lovely Poppy, for leaving us with that parting gift. So now she just goes boom and she comes flying in. Yeah. My great-granddaughters, the youngest ones, came the other day. And the little, no, not the littlest one, the third one up, she's vaccinated with a gramophone needle. Nothing to do with my blood. No, she's not related to me by blood, although you might think it. But she... But of course the first thing she said when she came through the door was, "Where's Poppy?" Oh, so upsetting. But she was funny. She'd come in and she's swinging around on my computer chair and she's yabba, 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 yabba. Then she goes, "My mum doesn't listen to me. My mum's always doing something else." And I'm thinking, well, you know, I can understand, because, you know, you don't shut up. I can understand why mum is switching off, you know. And then she goes, "When I'm trying to talk to her, she's on the phone. I think my mummy has too many friends." Out of the mouth of a 4-year-old. No, she thinks she's 5. Out of the mouth of a 5-year-old. But I can understand why mummy doesn't always listen to her. Because she was only in here about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And she did me head in. She buzzed my head. She was like... my goodness. Her sisters are not like that. Her other 3 sisters are not like that. You know, and her cousin, he's not like that. So I don't know where she gets it from, obviously. Not from my son, because my son was always quite quiet when he was young. He wasn't talkative, really. He talked when he needed to. And he had a very good vocabulary when he was young. But he wasn't one to what I call witter, you know, witter. You know, he wasn't. He was quite, he used to occupy himself. He used to play with his toys and talk to his toys and talk to himself. He was quite an easy child, really, when I think about it. So I just, well, obviously she's not blood related to my son. She's a step granddaughter, so she doesn't get it through him. I don't think she gets it through Grandma. She gets it from somewhere. Anyway, I am now guilty of wittering. So I'm going to go, and please keep your fingers crossed for the 17th of December, because I shall be having a screaming fit. I'm going to try my best to make more videos. I've been very, very naughty. So I am going to try my best to do it. I have actually got a magazine somewhere that I could be showing you, but at the moment in time I've no idea where I've put it. You know, not only can I not see, I can't remember. And on that point, I'm going to go, and I'll see the ones who join me live at 9 o'clock. So bye for now. Bye bye. When I twitch it off, bye bye.